Welcome back. Today we're into day 2 of chopping wheat and rye. Yesterday I didn't get any filming. We was going through a different chopper than we've never had before. Dad bought it back a few months ago. So there was a lot of trying to get it lined out. Hopefully we'll have a better day today than we had yesterday. But come down this morning to do some feeding and do some odd and end things. One thing I wanted to show you is I got my steps put in. I added two steps here to the bottom, and I've got them mounted. I've got them mounted to the wall up here on top with concrete anchors. And the way it worked out, when I cut this floor up here, it left a lip. So I had to notch these steps here just a little. But these steps is sitting on this concrete wall. And then I've got the anchors into the floor. And then down here at the bottom, I just took some pieces of angle iron and drilled and anchored to the steps and anchored to the floor. But they work out pretty good. I still got to get a handrail put on it, but it worked out pretty good. This floor up here, I don't know how well you can tell, but this floor, when it went across the tunnel, was at a bevel. It rolled off. That way any water or anything would go over into the pits. But right here in the middle is pretty well flush, and there is a little bit higher on each corner, but not bad. But what I done with these steps is I cut my pieces out and welded them together, and welded the piece here on the side, and then lapped it up on the original steps and welded everything together. And they're pretty solid. Once you get a handrail on it, I think it'll turn out real good. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean these up real good, and I think I'm going to get some of the truck bed coating, like kind of like Line-X, and paint these. And because they've kind of got that truck bed coat's kind of got a rough texture to it anyway, and it'll serve two purposes. It'll give them a coat of paint, and then it'll give more of a traction for walking. But anyway, I wanted to show you that. But we're going to get a few things done down here, and I'll bring you back when we get started chopping. This here that we're chopping is a mixture of wheat and cereal rye. Dad, he sows are pretty thick. He puts 3 bushel of wheat and a bushel of rye to the acre, and it really turns off and makes real feed. So we're going to try to get started. We worked on this yesterday. We didn't chop, I don't know, 5 or 6 loads or something. Dad bought this chopper back in the spring. This is a 890 New Holland, and we was having a lot of problems with it wanting to bring it back around. It took us a while to figure it out, but on the front roller here, some of them teeth, and we don't know why, was bent forward, and it was catching it and bringing it back around and shearing pins. But we straightened them up and got some more shear pins this morning. Moved a couple knives up, got it sharp, so it ought to cut a whole lot better than it was yesterday. Maybe we'll have better success today. So there's 12 acres in this field. This was cut day before yesterday. So it's yesterday the sun here didn't really come out till late yesterday afternoon, so it was still pretty green when we was trying to chop. So hopefully between what we've done yesterday, sharpening the knives, that it will and curing yesterday evening and today. The sun's been out all day today and it's somewhere close to 80. It's pretty warm, so maybe it'll chop a lot better. But Chris is on his way down here, so we're going to try to get started.